So there it is, newest edition, 1990 Honda XR80. Tried to, skid the tires a little bit, come flying in here. Yes, surprisingly, I paid money for this. It looks pretty trashed, and broken parts, missing parts, but it is what it is. I am gonna strip this bike down, clean it all up, and fix everything that needs to be fixed, hopefully, and then send it on its way to the next Craigslist owner. Like I said, this bike right here is a 1990, so we're dealing with a little bit of rust and old fragile parts. This thing for the most part is pretty mechanically sound, and I haven't had any issues. I actually took it on a little test run around the neighborhood, and I've let it idle here for 20-30 minutes. Once it's warmed up, it is a solid little bike. So hopefully the goal is always to strip this bike down as fast as possible and have our fingers crossed that there's no hidden issues and we don't break anything. Then rebuild it and sell it as quick as we can for as much as we can. So without further ado, before we strip it all down, I'm going to show a little B-roll quick of this glorious little machine, and then we'll get to it. If you want this awesome lift, go down in the description. There's an affiliate link right there. Take you right to it. So I just had I don't know, 100 little ball bearings go flying all over my shed, because obviously these steering bearings are completely shot. That's what happens when you dive into these older bikes. Stuff starts falling apart. So we'll add that to the list of things that I did not want to do. Lots and lots of corrosion everywhere. I think every one of those linkage bearings is shot. There we go. Well, we're all finished up tearing down the bike, and it is definitely not in good condition. From the looks of it, basically every bearing on it, aside from the wheel bearings, needs to be replaced, because it's not like they're in bad condition. They're basically rusted out and completely gone. So, can't really put it back together that way. And I don't think there's a single one that I can salvage, so that's always awesome. Now, I've already ordered some parts for this: sprockets, front number plate, which we didn't have, seat cover, and then a couple other small bolts here and there that I saw missing before. The good thing though is that the carb has basically been rebuilt. I guess when it all comes down to it, it feels like I overpaid a little bit for this bike, but oh well, gotta work with what you got. You know, from here on out, it's just polishing a turd, and hopefully we can get it polished up enough to look decent and function a little bit better. So, as usual, down in the description, affiliate links to anything you saw on here today. But if you do want to take a look down there, I do have a bunch of different links. If you do just want to contribute to the channel, Patreon is always linked down in the description as well. If you do have any questions, comments down below, I'll be answering them. So, other than all that, I'll see you in the next episode, where I have to clean pretty much every single part on this bike and try and get it back to a decent looking condition. Fingers crossed we don't run into any more problems. We'll see you later.